Why do I find this funny? I am so freaking childish, dude. An absolute kiddo. Look at that, Bethesda actually.
The map has been updated.
No, I'm not here. Can I toss a
It
grenade
is
in their
Wednesday, my
direction?
dudes.
I can toss literally 7 of them, lol. You stupid idiot, you have no arms left. Just a flesh wound. Hello everybody, I'm here and I'm back and it's Wednesday and we're gonna continue our playthrough of Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. On yesterday's stream we have managed to finish the entire Solitude. The only thing that I haven't bought yet is just the house. But I'm gonna do that later. We have almost reached level 44, we have managed to get the ebony bow as well, and we managed to upgrade our armor from fine to superior, and we also managed to get some perks into smithing and enchanting. So let's see what we're gonna do today. Well, today on the plate, I can already say this much. We're gonna do Winterhold. Winterhold, and after that I'm gonna jump to Windhelm. Because, why not? And after Windhelm, I'm gonna jump into Riften, and after doing all the side quests, I'm gonna do
You're the one lives in Breezeholm, right? Fine place. Almost bought it myself.
Well, you should be faster then.
Trouble?
Anyhow, what I was trying to say, after completing all the side quests for all the cities, all the towns, I'm gonna move to do quests for the side factions before I'm gonna move to the main quest. Alright, so the first things first, I need to get to Winterhold, and to get over there I need to go from... There was a nice way to get there. I think I can get there from the Forsaken Cave. Because it's on the kind of the main road. Uh-oh. Alright, or bad, we're getting combat. Well, only the best reason to start training my... Start training my two-handed. Which, if there's something to be said, is that I'm going to be using two-handed weapons against like singular enemies, and I'm going to be using one-handed weapons against groups of enemies, or against bigger enemies, like for example dragons or giants. And also I'm gonna make a combo with the elemental fury, so I can have as much benefit of a speed as I possibly can. Winterhold apparently this way. All right, let's go. Look at that. There's something up above me. There's even a I forgot what I was trying to say. Well, anyhow, it seems that if I want to defeat Seducer's bandits lead... There's a bandit leader somewhere nearby? Oh, let me guess. They're like right over there. And I think this is where I'm gonna get the Dark Seducer armor.
That's it? That's your best?
Sovngarde awaits.
Think you can take me? Damn you. Why, Isnir? You'll pay for that?
That's what you got?
Damn you!
Nothing. Death awaits you.
You know, it would be much better if one would decide to attack me.
Sovngarde awaits you.
Because they're mostly just standing still and doing nothing. Okay, this guy's dead. Now for your turn. Well, at this point I can just avoid getting shot because... Yeah, we're gonna reach level 45 today, and that's I think that's gonna be pretty much a guaranteed. One more shot. I said one more shot. Where is he going? How is he not dead? How is he not tumbling it down? Well, now he is tumbling. Okay, let's see. We got dark arrows, dark bow, dark dagger, dark seducer stuff, scalon fin, which knowing life, it's like a unique thing, and I'm only will be able to get it once in the entire game because I'm not doing the DLC stuff, as in Creation Club stuff. It's even a dark mace. I think that's almost entire Dark Seducer armor. Yeah, the only thing that I need is just a chest piece. In before, the chance to drop the armor is tied to the RNG. So if you are not gonna get the chest piece over here, oh okay, you actually get it. Never mind. But imagine if that would be the case, that the Dark Seducer armor is tied to RNG, and if you are not gonna find it here, you're not gonna find it at all. That would be such bollocks. Yeah, I freed the Elytra Nymph. But I don't need companions. Don't feel like having them. Not in vanilla. Like, the only companion that I want to have in the vanilla game is Serana, pretty much. Because only she has, like, some kind of a backstory. Every single other companion is kind of meh. Not really much to look at. And I can already see an archer. And it's skeleton archer. I do remember this fort though. This fort over here is gonna be just surrounded with mages. Okay, I don't know where the Archconjurer have landed. Okay, now I will know. No, fuck off.
Master of the arcade.
Of course she suddenly decided to pull off a healing spell out of her ass. Of course she did. I don't have... I have the necklaces, so... okay. Oh yeah, love that. Love getting slowed down for no reason. You fucking bitch. Jesus Christ. Okay, I guess I did got the lightning room out of this. It seems I'm gonna have to deal with at least with the skeleton from afar. Because who are you? You're a master necromancer, so you're gonna restore the health the moment you're gonna be able to. So screw that. He fucked. That's damage health. I mean, sure I can take that. I'm also gonna take that staff because it's expensive. That slowdown. I need to find like I need to find a mod for that. As a matter of fact, give me a second. I'm gonna add it to the list of mods that I need to add to this game. Slowdown mod or frost slowdown. There we go, because that is absolutely fucking disgusting. You know, you get hit once by an ice spell, oh, well, you're immediately losing 90% of your speed. Good luck, sir. I think it's absolutely stupid. It shouldn't be like that. Ever. Let's say that potion, because I can sell for quite a bit of money. Let's go to prison. Not something that you guys gonna hear often from me. Well, I cannot get that skeleton, but I guess it doesn't really matter. So this is just an exit to the outside, so I don't really have to worry about that one. I'll take the ultimate stuff. There's meat stuff, so I don't need that. It's not during this playthrough, because on the next playthrough, I think I'm gonna add some survival mods. Like Frostfall, Wet and Cold, you know, all that stuff. Don't need the courage. I'm gonna get your staff though. On this fight, 1v1. Obviously he would lose because skeletons are unleveled throughout the entire game and they're just awfully bad. Wait, what was needed for vegetable soup? I just realized that you can actually a little bit abuse the game. I think for the vegetables you need leek potatoes, cabbage. Don't remember the rest. But I should start making myself some vegetable soups. Okay, let's open the cell cages. That's gonna give me a little bit of skilling up. Oh boy, master lock. Oh, you also hit first try. Okay, good, nice. Level 45, isn't it? Yep. Well, ladies and gents, the moment have come. Level 45, right now as we speak, which means nothing. No, it actually means something. Well, first of all, this is still level for health, but that means we are changing the difficulty of the game from adept to expert. Let's go. I think I'm gonna die far more often now that I switch the difficulty level of the game. I mean, honestly, it's gonna be rough now. Very, very rough. Well, until I'm gonna get the high enough levels of smithing, then probably not, but still, I assume it's gonna be pretty tough. Alright, so got the spells going. Let's go for the main building, Captain's Quarters. See what's good. That's just Atronach. I'm gonna take the bone meal. Frost resistance and robes of restoration. I believe that I can just barely sell those. It's only 1 pound for 200 gold. That seems like a very good deal. Nothing here. Cabbages are definitely useful. I ignored them previously, which I shouldn't. Old Ways, which is a book that definitely would increase one of my skills, but apparently one of those skills is already maxed out. Or maybe I have already read that book. I can take that scroll though. And I think we are missing a chest. A chest that might be on all the way on the top. No necromancer over here? Well. Ain't gonna complain about that now. Am I? Okay, let's see. Where's the spell tome? I think I have already learned it. Yeah, I must have already learned it. It's fine. It's okay. Well, that's entire fortification. Was really hoping to get like a little bit of a chest. Very empty, despite everything. Oh boy. What is your deal, my dude? What is thy problem, huh? You just came out trying to fist fight me while I'm wielding a sword.
You're out of your league.
Is this the guy with less than freaking 50% HP?
Victory is yours. I
Indeed it is. See what you got. Steel play boot, Surreal Brothers wine, some chicken breast. I'm gonna take that. Skooma, not really. Well, that just happened. I think there's still like one mine that I can go for. Before even like thinking about going anywhere further. There's a cave over there, and I think I'm going to explore it. Yeah, because it's right next to me. I'm kinda have to explore it at this point. It's right next to the road. But now before I'm gonna do some digging, and I see a bunch of iron. Ooh, flawless sapphire. Nice. That's gonna bring a little bit of money into my pocket. Also, let me try something. FOV 90. Okay, FOV is set up, so it's just my imagination. Moving on. Stillborn Cave. Yeah, I can already taste the Falmer. Chorus Chitin useless. Unless I was making the specific weaponry, then maybe not, but... Like, how much carry do I have? 290 out of 270, oh, the 370, so I'm still good. Ow. That hurt. Let me just bash you over there for a second. And let's deal with it fairly. Technically speaking, I still need to practice my restoration, so... I guess when it comes to archer encounters, I'm still gonna stop moving. I'm gonna let them hit me. Okay, one more arrow. How did you went? I mean, okay, I can deal with this. And I need to hide in the back. Is every single one of the shots that he makes poisons me? Yes, it does. So he has like infinite poisons in his inventory. That's kind of stupid. Like once he doesn't have like limitations at all. I think that's kind of stupid. It should. I don't think that it should be working like this. Like once the poison hits, it should like only last once. Like for the player as well. They have infinite ammo. Infinite poisons, infinite potions, knowing life. Yeah, I can take one more. He's gonna hit me, that is. Yeah, he got lingering poison. Makes no sense to me. That he can just use it however many times he wants it. It's just kind of ass, to say the least. Oh well, it is what it is. If I recall correctly, yeah, Warrior's Charge, I can take that because that's a learning book. Even though it cannot teach me anything anymore, but still learning book. It always was a thing with poison. And yes, this is Anniversary Edition. Farmers always had poisons that they can use. If there's one thing that I haven't changed, it's Falmers and their damage over time. On one side, I really love damage over time, but god damn, can it be annoying. And it can be annoying. I love seeing like the numbers going up myself, but you know. It still hurts like a mother. Infinite yeah, that's still vanilla. That is still a vanilla thing. Because basically NPCs have infinite ammunition on everything. NPCs. So there's nothing we can do about that. It's kind of hard-coded into the game. Oh, another Shadow Master. Okay. Sure, why not? And again with the stupid poison. Jesus Christ, I hate it so much. I mean, on one side it's great because it's gonna allow me to, you know, learn restoration. But the other side, ugh. As if they could not just use single poison and just use it once when you have like low HP. Because you know, that makes sense. Okay, for this one I'm gonna have to use these and also plentiful. I already don't have those. Okay, fine. Vigorous Magicka then. By the way, we're gonna have to get every single magic ability to 100. Because I forgot that there are master skills in, you know, in the College of Winterhold. Totally forgot those are available. Also, it seems like I'm running out of arrows. Might need to invest a little bit of money into getting these. Like basically go through from merchant to merchant, just buying arrows, iron arrows specifically. Okay, okay. Jesus Christ. And the poison that he has, it's not even like a strong poison, it's just your very basic lingering poison that he doesn't even have in inventory anymore. What the hell, game? What the hell, game? Oh well. Yeah, they should use their poison once, but in combat you can definitely notice from the health bar, every single time he hits me, the poison just constantly functions. It's constantly there. Which makes it just a tiny bit annoying, you know? Just a tiny bit. But on the other side, that's good, because you finally have a faction that poses some kind of threat that if you're not going to be cautious about your health, you're going to die because you're numpty or something. It's good to have enemies that remind you that you are still... They're still mortal. They're still able to take damage. Okay. Okay, dude. Let me restore a little bit of health. Yeah, this guy was using like triple combination of spells. The fireballs from the staff, the ice cloak, and the lightning spells that were his normal skill. Tough. Simply tough. Okay, so the next advancement when it comes to difficulty level, because we are currently playing on expert, we are gonna do a level 60. It's gonna be to master, and then at level 75 it's gonna be legendary, and we are not gonna change our difficulty level. Eggs. Plenty of eggs. Okay, time to retreat. Because we have a Chorus Reaper. And that Chorus Reaper is definitely poisoning me for quite a bit. So after I'm gonna heal myself, I'm gonna switch to Ebony Weapon. Alright, that's car assist. Now, oh shit. Oh, you are a little bitch. Yeah, he's mostly a spell damage dealer. Okay, because he's a... Oh my god. What the fuck was that damage all of a sudden? I think he was ready to use the restoration spell. Hardened armor from Falmers. Well, they can keep that. I don't really care. At this point, the only thing that I care about is getting ebony gauntlets. Because with ebony gauntlets, I will be finally able to put on ebony armor. And with ebony armor, I will be able to resist much more physical damage from multiple enemies. Basically, better defense. Okay, let's get all the eggs. Okay, I can sell that. Country familiar, already know that one. Can take the Welkin Stone, but I don't think I'm gonna need this. It's at this point, it's not worth it. It's 14 pounds for something that's only gonna bring like maybe 100 gold of profit. Maybe not even. To Skyrim. And we are all the way over here. Alright, let's move on. We still have a mine in front of us to explore. Oh, that actually reminded me. Why I'll be in Winterhall. I will be able to do the quest for Azura. Ooh, quest on Azura on expert difficulty. Ugh. I am not necessarily happy about that one, not gonna lie. I mean, on the plus side, I'm gonna get freaking bunch of Daedric hearts, but then again, on the other side, basically all I'm saying that I know it's gonna be tough. It might be very, very tough. Consider this a challenge, but I know what might be happening. Whistling Mine. Don't mind if I do. Okay, let's so we get inside. And let's get that mine. I think there's a side quest connected to this place.
Be careful where you step in the mine. Don't want to cover up some
We were supposed to be rich by now.
Thorgar says we'll find rocks soon. The kind in gold.
Thorgar. Okay, so I need to find a guy named Thorgar. I think he is the guy that's responsible for the side giving. Not for the side giving, for the give. Oh my goodness, for the quest giving inside of this place.
The mine will be the talk of Skyrim soon, you'll see.
Or maybe not.
It's a matter of time before the Jarl is coming to me asking for money. This mine is going to make me, us, rich.
Don't do that.
Well, I just did it. What you gonna do, huh? I think I know what I can do to speed up my process a little bit. Sell you this one.
I'll buy everything you've done. Yeah.
Pick up the rest. And that might actually count into me helping in the Winterhold. This Winterhold does not have a lot of quests. Let me tell you this one. Because Winterhold is very, very small. The main focus of the College of Winterhold is the... The main focus of the College of Winterhold is the college. The Discount Mages Guild. Just in case, I'm gonna check if I switch the difficulty properly. Gameplay. Expert, yep. Just making sure. Oh, bunch of snow trolls. Snow troll and snow bear. Well, don't mind me. I'm just gonna totally destroy this place. Yoink. I know there is a general trader in Winterhold, so I don't really have to necessarily be afraid of not having enough inventory space, or at least that's so I believe. Not sure about the bounties though. Not sure about the bounties. You know what's sad about the College of Winterhold? That in this entire coastline over here, everything that you guys see from pretty much from over here until over there, it used to be a big city. But because something have happened in the city, probably some kind of like magical stuff, as far as I know, the entire city got reduced to pretty much bare minimum. Very, very bare minimum.
What is it? Dragons?
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
I won't. I need to find this enchanting table. I think the Jarl's place is gonna have it. I don't know if the Jarl's place still even uses mages. Jarl has a quest. The Dark Elf that was sitting on the side also has a quest. The guy inside of an inn definitely has a quest.
That wizard is still at the inn. I can't believe Dagger allows him to stay there.
This is what it's come to. No one seems to care what they've done to our home.
It's clear that memories are far too short.
Yeah, we are not gonna get the enchanting table in Winterhold.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Okay, we have the Winterhold discovered. I guess we have to do it a different way. I suppose UncleLander is gonna have to sort his inventory before he can even do something in the Winterhold. So I guess let's just get to it. Oh, lovely! The Winterhold bug. That means I'm gonna have to reset the game. Not the Winterhold, the Whiterun LOD bug. Gonna have to restart the game because of that. Oh well. While the game is gonna reset, I'm gonna play something.
Who's laughing at? Who's laughing at? Who's laughing at? Go back Who's laughing at? Yes, I was in the chess club. Who's laughing at? Who's laughing at? I'm gonna make video game. Who's laughing at? Who's laughing at?
Okie dokie, I'm going to wait for like 12. Actually, no, maybe to increase my experience, even if a little bit, I'm gonna go to bed. Because now I'm gonna be well rested, and that's gonna be good enough for to basically gain just a tiny a fraction of an experience. Still gonna be good. Okay, I don't have any diseases, so that's great.
Sword and your
I'm your sword and your shield. And we are still on a hunt for ebony gauntlets. We still have not found any. Hopefully to find some soon, because I really need them. I think right now the longest levels that I'm gonna get are actually gonna be between expert and master difficulty. And I have nothing to disenchant. Okay, so that means I can go to Bellathor, I can go to shop, or I can go to shopkeepers in general. Speaking of like gloves, enchanting, and every single thing like that, how's my enchanting looking like right now? It's at 51. If I want to take it to rank 3 or 4 out of 5, I need to have it at 60. And health, magic, and stamina enchantments 25% stronger. Okay, fine, fine. Really, Bellathor? You're really gonna be like this? It's 9 AM.
Do you have anything even remotely fresh?
I can assure you it's all.
Everybody else is open. Only Bellathor is taking his sweet ass time to get to the job. What? What a guy. What a dude. What a dude.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier.
I would be a lot warmer and a lot happier if the Bellathor will open his goddamn shop.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Every trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright, let's see what I can sell to you from weapons. You have 750 gold. I see 1 staff of lightning, and you can carry only 1. It seems like you have a grand soul gem, but I don't think I'm gonna need those. I'm gonna get ebony ingot instead, and I'm gonna try to sell you. Cannot sell this, but I can sell you the staff of fireballs. He's only gonna be 8 gold short. I can deal with that.
Do come back.
8 gold short is not really that big of a deal. Let's go for Riverwood.
You and me, take a look.
Me and him. I got 765, so that means you can definitely buy this, but I'm gonna have to immediately buy something from you. You have 2 common soul gems and an ebony ingot, which I definitely gonna need. And what else can I sell you from the weapons? Looks like nothing. From armors, Dark Seducer is gonna have to stay because it's an armor that I just picked up. It's kind of a unique, so I cannot just drop it. I can sell you the shield. I can sell you the ropes and other ropes. From potions, let's see. Aversion to shock. And seems like nothing else. There's a scroll of storm. We still have 810 gold. Let's see. I did pick up some books. Yes, yes, yes. I can sell you still the amethyst. Not the emerald, but I can sell you flawless garnet. Do you have anything else on you? You have a lesser and a petty soul gem, which I'm gonna take. Also, I'm gonna buy the lockpicks, because why not? You don't have ebony ingots, but that's fine. Get that emerald. All the garnets. Swelkin stone. And I guess... Oh, Pelagius hip bone. I don't need that anymore, and I'm still carrying it with me. I guess if he had something for 500 gold, like 510 gold, I could very easily buy it, but the only thing that he has are greater soul gems. Then again, he has one... okay, whatever. I'm gonna suffer from that, but... It's fine. I'll deal with it.
Till next time.
Till next time. Now let me check something. What's required for vegetable soup? Because I want to see... You don't even have a bloody kitchen? Right, let's get back to Whiterun. Let's go back to my house.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Yeah, I don't need potato soup. I need to see vegetable soup. Leek, tomato, potato, cabbage. So I just need to find leeks. Because I want to check, if there's something I want to check, is if that infamous glitch still happens. A glitch in which if you eat the vegetable soup during battle, basically your stamina doesn't end anymore.
Think I got a clean
If it happens, I'm just...
If it's work you need, how? Take a look.
I'm just not gonna use it, I guess. Either cheese, got 2 leeks, potatoes. I'm gonna go outside for the
Need
farms.
anything else? Just let me know.
She might have some.
What do you need, my friend? You've got no... They'll never... Right now, all that matters is...
Oh, so she's not even standing at the stall, and because she's not even standing at the stall, she's technically not selling anything. Good to know. Yeah, I'm just gonna empty all of that. Don't remember I have seen leaks. I think I have found leaks on the farm Battleborn. Or Pelagius farm. Pelagius farm also would have it, wouldn't they? Oh, these guys definitely have some wheat. I'm going to pick it up because wheat is good. And there we go. There are some leeks. a minimal amount, but still counts for something, I suppose. Okay, I think right now I can make a bunch of vegetable soups. I simply want to try them out. To see if that peculiar thing is still existing in this edition of the game. If it does, then I'm going to know what not to make. Okay, I got all the vegetable soups. I got 13. The rest of the stuff I could very easily hide, which I will. Hey Dutchman, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. The moment I'm gonna catch, I mean not catch, the moment I'm gonna become a werewolf, I'm not gonna have to worry about having the hawk feathers. I will be very easily able to just drop them off and forget about them. Yeah, Pelagius hip bone can also stay. There we go, 148 out of 370. I'm doing alright, can't complain. Can't complain. Just discovered Winterhold, and right now I'm on my way to start doing the bounties and start doing side quests for that location. So yeah, let's start with the bounties. Oh, I totally forgot. I was right at that place and I forgot to buy the iron arrows. I'm gonna do it next time.
Could you describe the smell?
My pa says elves are bad
Was
enough to
turned
trust.
inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
Also, I need more light because it's dark as hell.
People have a problem with your college, Nelligar. Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm... If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Looking for work.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came down and
Mount
left us bounty.
Enthor. Dragon on Mount
Did you know
Enthor.
that most of someday I'm gonna grow up and
I'm doing
be
pretty.
Jarl.
Like I said, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just a little bit sleepy. I don't know why, but I am. I feel. That's a dragon. And I'm not sure if that dragon flies my way or away from me. I think that this one is flying way, way away from me. Either way, I need to find my way to get up the hill. Yeah, I don't really know what to think about that dragon just flying over there. This is not the dragon you're looking for. Yes, it is. Goat. Let me tell you something. Goats in real life can be an absolute pain in the ass. They can be absolutely the cutest, but they can also be an absolute pain in the ass. They can be playful too, though they don't know when they are hitting too hard, but they can be absolutely playful, absolutely lovable animals, but once they get into that wrong mood, they can become an absolute nightmare. But yeah, I'm just a little bit sleepy, but I'm definitely better than yesterday, because yesterday I was just not fully there. With mood, there was something that was hindering me. I think it was just my overall mental state, but today I'm feeling better. It's just that I'm feeling awfully sleepy, even though I have slept well. I don't know why. I think it's basically a case of a bad weather. But that doesn't stop me. Sightless pit. Not really sure if I should go through here to get to the dragon, but you know what? I made a hard save of the game. Let's just get in. Let's see what this location has for me. Besides more Falmers, obviously. Lovely, lovely Falmers. They are not lovely. In a matter of fact, I'm willing to say they're quite freaking awful. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them. Put them in the stew. I cannot go for that. Hold up. I want to drop on that chest because I'm interested in what it has. In before I'm gonna get Ebony Gauntlets over here, and then I will be super happy. Yeah, I can take that. Familiar. That seems actually pretty good, pretty expensive. Obtain some vampire dust. Yeah, that's for a different quest. I'm gonna do that quest sometime in the future. When I'm gonna be running out of quests to do, when I'm gonna be finalizing the playthrough. I'm definitely gonna go for it. Oh yeah, hold up. This is a good moment to test out the vegetable soup. Vegetable soup effects are gonna last me for a pretty long time. Ooh, I can scrap that. I can scrap that for a little bit. Of the Wemmer ingots. Don't mind if I do. Oh boy. Well, that almost cost me my life. Okay, if I'm gonna step on that, that's definitely gonna activate some form of a trap. I mean, sure, we can go 1v1. Yeah, and now I need to get that energy going. We got the bloody archer. Oh my god. Yeah, I can take one more shot, and that's gonna be it. Ah, crap. Okay. didn't even have a poison. He was already dealing so much damage. Well, welcome to expert difficulty, I suppose. Bye, Mr. Night Prowler. I want to say London Bridge is falling down, but I think the more appropriate version would be Falmouth Bridge is falling down. Yeah, this is obviously a trap. It doesn't activate though, so I guess good for me? Hello. Oh yeah. Yeah. The vegetable soup glitch still works. Basically, okay, let me explain you how the vegetable soup glitch works. As long as you have the effect of the vegetable soup active in combat, you're never gonna run out of stamina, because game is gonna lock you at the permanent 1 point of stamina, and to perform a power attack you need to have a minimum of 1 stamina point always active on you. So yeah, you can basically cheese heavy combat in this game with the vegetable soup. Which means I am not going to use it, because that would be dirty. That would be very dirty, and I don't like playing dirty. So I'm just simply going to allow... Oh, Shadow Masters, okay. I'm gonna let this one expire, but I'm not gonna abuse that specific thing anymore at all, because I think it's dirty. It's very, very dirty. Critical strike. Oh, it's a shame I cannot loot this thing. Damn it, man. Ruiners of fun. Temple of Zerb. Okay, let's check that Temple of Zerb. Quite frankly, I don't know what I'm getting myself into by walking over here, but that doesn't stop me from checking it out, right? Damn, you fly high. Okay. Excuse me for a second while I'm going to regenerate my health. Oh yeah, I will not give him a chance to recover. That is just not happening. Anyway, moving on. Oh my god, are you serious now? It's like 4 against 1? I might need to get the Berserker Rage for this one. Not gonna lie. Okay, those are regular farmers. I can deal with them. And they also got them poisons, of course. Also, their poisons are only like... They basically deal more damage. So it's all good. Okay, one down. Where's the other farmer? Oh, he's a cheeky little prick. You did not lost me. That's done. All right, let's loot all of them. I have definitely noticed that with switching the difficulty, I'm retreating much more often. But to be quite fair, I do not really mind that. That's perfectly fine with me. I can retreat a couple times to restore my health. That makes the entire fight a little bit more exciting, at least. Can I get over there? Because those are mushrooms. There we go. Hello. Yeah, you're a mage. Get lost. I'm gonna be honest, having a stamina regeneration like this, it's pretty broken. I think we got 2 archers over there. Yeah, we got 2 archers. I can fool with them. Okay, I cannot fool with them. Let me tell you why. It's because they are now hiding behind the barriers, and that is a little bit cancerous, because I cannot shoot them. Okay, one of them have decided to drop, which is good for me. That allows me to restore my health a little bit. And also I can hide in this hut. Oh, you busted. Why did you decide to hide, huh? Okay, I panicked way too early. these guys are eating arrows like it's nobody's business. Okay, hide over here. Need to take that Vigorous Magicka and restoring health. This is the only spell for health restoration that I know. Okay, getting inside. Better than nothing. Oh my god, every single arrow that I just fired missed. Okay, at least one of them is down. Now for the second guy. Yeah, I'm not taking that risk, and I'm gonna go for extreme now. I'm running out of energy potions, that's not good. Alright, they're all dead. Large Dwemer metal can be converted into stuff. You know, in before, all of me being here, it's gonna be rendered useless. As in, basically, I should not be even here, and I'm gonna have to reload a lot of progress. Just for example, this would be a Creation Club content or something. And I hope it isn't, because if it is, I'm going to scream in a pillow. Oh good, even more of them. I can already hear another archer behind me. And then the Night Prowler, but thankfully the columns over here are pretty easy to hide behind. Okay, I think I have enough. Yeah, I should be able to restore. Like, no problem. Oi! Oh, you cheeky donut. He just decided to just straight up just hide in the corner. What? What a guy. Well, I think that was for exchange, but I'm not gonna be able to loot him. Iron helmet, don't need that. I already had my share of adventures with the iron set. Oh boy, even more. Hold up. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, no, no, that's not the thing. Oh, I think he fell down. Oh, yes, he did, but it was a... I can actually get over here. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one. And I can farm the friend that we have killed earlier. And I can still get back up, that's good. I really need to buy myself some more iron arrows. I think the animations on that frostbite spider have like totally froze. Because he was like not moving whatsoever. Oh my god, yes! Yes! Oh my god, yes. Ebony gauntlets, finally. Hold up. Where is the sound effect for that?
Oh, yes.
Hey, George. Yep, let's go. Finally. Now let's hope that I will be able to exit from this place. You know, in before, the moment I'm gonna try to exit from this location, it's gonna turn out to CC content that's gonna take me to like other continent, and the only way to get out is to basically beat that continent. I think no. I think we are good. Next time when I'm gonna get over encumbered, I am basically allowed to get an ebony armor. A full set of ebony armor. That was good. That was a great find. I still have no idea where the hell am I. Like on the other end? Yeah, I basically have exited from the other end. What the hell? Still haven't killed the dragon, too. Okay, so the last time I was over here, and I wanted to go... Well, it's not even that. From Sightless Pit, yes. The dragon is right up above me, so I think I need to go this way. Oh, that's gonna be a good occasion for me to use two-handed weapon. My ebony greatsword. And practice the two-handers a little bit. Doors to Oblivion, already know that one. Or not. I think somebody is not happy with what I just did. Oh wait, it's just skeletons. Don't have to be afraid after all. Yeah, the dragon is right there. He already knows where I am. Don't know what kind of dragon it is. Ancient dragon. Oh, he's not taking almost any damage whatsoever. Now that was a waste. Ah, what the fu- Yeah, my character took hours to actually do something, you know? My characters took like very, very large amount of time to perform a single move. So I kind of was not able to like do anything else. Also, his health drops very, very slowly. And I kind of really cannot do a lot over here. Well, now it's Elemental Fury, it's only gonna help me, I guess. Where's this guy even going, man? Because of course it's a Dragon AI, so... Dragon AI politely does not really know what it does most of the time. At least I managed to get a hit on from that one. He's gonna waste my entire time. Yes, he will. Wow, what a... Wow. Seriously? Just like that? Almost full HP? Done? Ridiculous. A little bit ridiculous. At this point, I don't know which dragon is actually better or worse. There's also another target available. I don't know what is he even chasing. Like, there's another thing. I think he's chasing an ice wraith. But because he's trying to kill that ice wraith with ice damage, he cannot really do anything against it. Therefore, I have like a free sort of movement to just kill him, I guess? Is that how I understand this? That doesn't, of course, mean that he's going to cooperate, because he's not. It's gonna take a while to beat him. Yeah. Every single time I'll manage to decrease his health, I need to save the game. Because his breath is just dealing so much damage. So much damage. And he's just not cooperating whatsoever. He's now just flying around. This fight is gonna take an hour if he's gonna behave like this. Most of the time he's not even attacking me. Like, he's not even attacking that ice wraith. Like, he's just watching it, looking at it, but he doesn't really do anything. And now he's like way beyond my reach. Hey, BM. Don't be stuck in the rock. Dead. Yeah, he just deals so much damage, man. So much. It's incredible how painful, how difficult it is. What the fuck? Oh. I knew that this guy's gonna be a pain in the ass. I just fucking knew it. And there's not really a lot of locations in which I can hide or do anything, so... Oh, great, great, fantastic, just amazing, out of nowhere. Well, on one side he's actually focusing on me most of the time. Fuck you for that one, dude. Okay, I don't know who's... There's somebody here with the bow and arrow. I don't know who that is. Athrax. I know there's somebody else over here. Motherfucker. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I don't have any vigorous magicus anymore. Yeah, I'm like regenerating no magicka from this. Yeah, I need to play this very, very safe. So if I want, I'm gonna change it to an ice cube. Ugh. Ridiculous AoE is ridiculous. Dead again. Wow. Ancient dragons. They are not fun. They are definitely not fun. Like all that leveling, and it feels like it was all worthless. Like it really feels like all of that leveling, all that grinding was just pointless. Because just one tick in difficulty and the dragons are just... It's a little bit ridiculous. Okay, at least we have 40% of his health gone. Or maybe 50, I don't know. I don't know how to... I do not know how to read this health bar. And that was direct damage, by the way. And this direct damage did not even hurt me or did anything to me. Oh, would you kindly choke on that fucking frost breath? Yeah, I'm not sure if I will be able to, like, approach him. Maybe I will be able to approach him right now, I don't know. I would need to provoke him to... Okay, I'm gonna call it here. Going to restore my health. Oh, please don't tell me that he can actually go around. Oh, the tail tap, of course. And run. Because Uncle needs to restore his health, like right now. And maybe even the stamina. Hold up. It's minor. It's got the plentiful. Why is he damaging so hard, man? It's just such obnoxious amounts of damage. Yeah, and he just did one breath and that's it. And I'm already M4. This is not fun. This is not fun. I do not like this. How can he? All of a sudden he can move over here. What the fuck, video game? So fucking annoying. And yeah, and he eats me. God. Fuck off! Stupid ass bitch ass fucking dragon. I hate this fucking dragon. I hate the fucking game. And I'm bashing? Fuck you, game. Jesus fucking Christ. So ridiculous. What is that fucking damage, man? Fuck this dragon, dude. Like, this was some ridiculous amounts of damage. I'm sorry, but this was so bad. This was not fun at all. Fuck this dragon, man. This was absolutely not fun. And of course, the loot for that dragon, only like some shitty thing that nobody cares about. Fucking jeez. That was just too much, man. There was absolutely no break from this guy. Absolutely no break. Dragons are super unbalanced. And it just switched the difficulty to expert, and this is what's happened with the dragons. They immediately become absolutely disastrous. Okay, if I remember this location, it also had like a little bit of an altar somewhere, and it has a chest. Because it seems like this dragon burial ground, this dragon wall, cannot even afford to have a proper chest. Because why would you, you know? You beat a very difficult dragon, let's not give the player a proper reward. Why don't we? Yep, there's like no chest, nowhere. Great. Just great. That feels totally fucking worth it. Yeah, like, seriously, there's no chest. Nothing on the indication that there should be chest or there would be a chest. Absolutely disappointing. And it took me to beat this dragon, like, I don't even know how long, but it took me way too long, and in the end, I get no reward for this. This is why I want to change like the loot tables in the game. So if I'm doing something, it's actually worth it, and not just, hey, you beat a dragon, you fight the dragon for like 30 minutes, you died several hundred times. In the end, you don't even get a freaking treasure chest. This game fucking hates you. It just makes so little sense. I'm annoyed. I'm truly annoyed. Because there should be a reward over here. Like a guaranteed reward. In the meantime, I get nothing. Like, who cares about the dragon bones? Like, dragon bones is something that you get by default. Who cares? Who cares that I get the elven armor? I know that elven armor is gonna go for sale.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey, Hunter. Yep, no chest, nothing. I just checked the entire area and there's nothing. Thank you, game. Thank you very much. Your mom.
Only burglars and vampires.
My job is to serve the young.
Dragon dead, just give me fucking money.
You've done us a great service.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Okay. Okay, video game. Yeah, sure. I mean, you can even bully me with the guards. Sure, why not? Maybe I should not use the two-handers against stronger enemies, only something that's like weaker, so I can just grind up that ability. Does he have any bounties? Looking for work.
Here, take a look at this.
Bandit leader, Snow Point Beacon. Sure, I can do the Snow Point Beacon. Where is it? Maybe that's gonna go at least a little bit better. Snow Point Beacon. And that is the tower. I'm gonna have to go from Frostflow over here all the way over here. I could do that. Am I going the right direction? No, I do not, because I need to go like this. Oh my god, my head is actually annoying me a little bit. Because I can feel how it tries to fold inside of my head, and I don't like that. Two-handed, well, it's slow, but it deals a lot of damage. The thing is, the most efficient way to use two-handers is with, is basically with the Elemental Fury shout. I just need a third shout for the Elemental Fury to be the most useful shout. Normally when I play modified Skyrim... Oh, Drift Shade Refuge. Don't remember if I should be here or not. I'm gonna clear up this place anyway. At least I'm going to try. Silver Blood? Oh, that's Silver Hand. Yeah, I should not be here. Where's the Silver Hand? That means there's a companion's area, so I need to avoid that. Vanilla-wise, yeah, it doesn't, but I'm gonna modify it so it works on enchanted weapons. Because in my opinion, it should. There's totally... I don't think there's any legitimate reason for it to not work on... not work to enchanted weapons.
Skin you alive.
Okay, time to restore the health. Sad to say, but everything for levels. I think she got an enchanted thing. Because I can see my magicka regenerating. And dead. Yeah, lethargy. I'm gonna take that. And your armor too. It's gonna take a little bit before I will be able to fully get the two-hander to 100. Because so far so good. I'm definitely gonna gain like a level or two from this thing. But it's gonna take a while. Because eventually leveling up the skill is that skill is gonna slow down. It's gonna be more sluggish, more lethargic. But it is what it is. I kinda know what I signed up for. in the end, it's gonna be worth it because two-handers is gonna do like such a slapping damage against bigger enemies. Wait, we also don't get a bigger chest from this location? Come on, man. Come on, May. Oh well. I guess we're gonna have to deal with that.
Can I help you? My job is to serve the
leader.
Excellent. You've done us a great service.
Yeah, what's with the winter hold? You know what? You know what's gonna make me feel better? Changing the armor. And selling unnecessary stuff. And disenchanting. Let's get the ebony set going. That's gonna make me feel better.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Nope. Hold on, let me check what's wrong with my hat. Alright. I don't think I'm ever gonna get comfortable with the beanies. Maybe beanies are just not for me. I'm not gonna lie, in beanies I'm looking absolutely freaking good.
About everybody in here.
It makes my head look smaller.
Take a look.
And you have 0 gold. Piss off. I won't. Okay, so last we were at the Riverwood, so I'm gonna go for Falkreath shop right now. Then Markarth.
Stay out of trouble, Orc.
Jeez, nice to see you too.
Chant my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
My sword is not even enchanted. And because I know it's vanilla, I'm not going to I'm basically not going to enchant this two-hander.
Well met.
Well met
Trinkets,
indeed.
odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay, let me see what I can sell to you. I see this medication thing. That costs 420. For blaze it, funny number. I'm gonna buy 2 ebony ingots from you. That's a good starter, I think. So I can sell you this. I can sell you also this staff. Elven armor 277, which means I need to buy something from you as well. You have a 2 common soul gems, so that's gonna be all right, I think. There's iron boots. Carved armor. From potions, what do we have? Cannot buy that from me, so you have grants. Okay, you got 3 lessers, so you are still in here. You're still useful to me. 300 gold. Scroll. Should sell those vegetable soups because I have actually recalled something today on a stream. It was basically that vegetable soups bring you infinite stamina, and they still do. But and I consider that to be a little bit broken, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna use this. So I just decided to sell those things. I got still 130. Okay, I can sell you the garnets. Flawless diamond, flawless ruby. Oh, I still have something to smelt. Okay. Okay, dude. I'm gonna go for Markarth.
Anything from my
I think there's some kind of like a thick rubber on the brim of the hat. Anyway, Markarth. What time it is? 5 p.m. I can still do the shopping.
Everyone's been talking. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay, and she paid me in full.
Come back whenever you need something.
Now back to Whiterun, we're gonna smelt the things. I'm gonna put on the ebony armor. Because it's worth it, we are finally getting some good. Some good stuff. One corundum, one iron gives me steel.
Honor to you, my thane.
Honor to me, indeed. We're gonna leave that. So from chest, ebony, ebony. There we go. That's the full ebony set. From me, I'm gonna leave the Nordic. Gonna leave all the alchemy ingredients besides the hawk feathers. Dragon bones. Need to bring ebony ingots with me because I'm gonna upgrade this armor. And I guess this is it. Okay, so shield was on the number 4. And that's the only thing that changes. Oh yeah, I should... I totally forgot. Yeah, let's wait till morning. I need to buy arrows. I need to buy as many iron arrows as I can possibly get because I'm starting to running low on those. Which I never have suspected to say that.
Honor to you, my thane.
Look at that chunk of an armor. Though it covers my face, but still, it's a chunk of an armor. I can, but I want to grind my archery to I want to grind my archery to 100.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crop. High on the Pelagia farm.
And I don't care.
Just outside the city walls.
Oh wait.
There's a nip in the air.
He got nips in the air, like...
I had my years of war and fighting.
Don't know what to feel about that.
All I want now is a break and a pet.
With all them nips in the air, like... I think he might have a little bit of a problem. Or he doesn't have a wife.
Good. Need something?
Yeah, I need you to stop talking about them nips.
I don't claim to be the best. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Yeah, as long as you have a bunch of iron.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Yes, it does.
Have you met my
yes,
father?
it does, and I
He's
hope.
a steward up at Dragon.
And I hope it's gonna serve me for as long as it is possible.
Good doing business with you.
Because I really need it.
Just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Hello, friend. An archer, huh? I've got just what you need.
If by just what I need you mean a bunch of iron arrows, then yes, you definitely do.
Thank you very much for your business.
I'm gonna make basically a little travel across the cities and buy as many iron arrows as I can. Iron arrows are not very expensive, so that doesn't hurt me really that much.
May the gods watch. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Wow, this guy doesn't even have... Oh, never mind, he has 50. See you next time.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
More like a damage dealer. Thank you.
Let me...
So now the only city, I mean, Morthal doesn't even have a blacksmith. So we only have Solitude and Dawnstar and then back to Winterhold. And then we're gonna see if we have any more additional bounties. If not...
Divine's blessing.
Then we're gonna do something else.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
12 hours.
Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got
Then
all
don't
sorts
talk
of
to me
things.
if you're busy. Easy. Oh wait, you're a blacksmith.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials.
Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for him till he's gonna get to the forge because I think the Fletcher is already inside.
True. Take a look.
That's a little embarrassing. I was hoping for him to have over 100 arrows, but it is what it is, I suppose. Times are difficult.
I got some fine armor, if you're looking.
Yeah, I'm looking. I want you to, like, sell me some arrows, you know?
Need a weapon?
Oh my goodness gracious, dude. Start working, like, come on.
Yeah. Think I've got something you can use. Arms and armor, forged by a master craftsman.
There we go, finally.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Little annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, Dawnstar. It's gonna be our last stop for the iron arrows, and after that we are going for... We're going to continue with the bounties. If there are any. If not, I'm gonna have to take a deep search in the town for the side quest. I know there's a quest for Azura. And Azura's quest is gonna be pretty rough.
The finest weapons and armor. Come back if
I got 700 arrows, that should be good enough. At least for some time, because this area almost doesn't have any bandits.
Let me know if you want. Think I got a clean mug around here. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
College. Okay, so we don't have any work.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Let's think. Let's think about that for a second. There was a dark elf that I think was looking for a staff.
If those
My job is to serve the Jarl.
What are you doing around
Waste
here?
time Me? Nothing. And I hope to keep it that way. The Jarl is convinced I have some connection with the college, so he goes easy on me. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellicard has a mage's staff in his room in the frozen hearth. It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts wondering if I actually have a real connection to the college.
I'll get it for you.
Thanks. I'll be waiting for it.
Hail, Summoner.
Staff of Arcane Authority.
Stay out of trouble.
Now, where in the bloody hell it is? Oh, wait, it's... Let me guess, I'm gonna have to steal it. Or buy it from him.
Let me know if you need anything.
Or persuade him to give me the staff.
Send someone over.
Nah, it's just good. I think I'm about to steal. I mean, I was hoping that I'm gonna steal. Okay, I just took your staff. I hope you don't mind.
College applicants these days, so don't bother asking.
Yeah, that is basically a fraud. But if I want to become a Thane of this place, I need to help him.
People won't
Here's the
say
staff.
This should come in handy. Here, let me show you a few tricks I've learned about buttering up royalty.
Speech increase. Okay, so that's the first quest. I know that the shopkeeper has a quest. I'm pretty sure that Brina Oddmans has a quest.
I do what's necessary so we can get by. Have to, since I can't count on my brother for anything.
Why set up here? Why set up shop here?
Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Ranmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading.
Okay, do you get much business way up here?
Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people.
No, it's not.
So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
You said something about bad deal.
Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk.
So, what is the story?
Some line about this clothing in Ingle Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingle's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what.
I could look into that for you.
I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold and then it's your problem.
Persuasion? Yeah, okay, no persuasion. I'll take it.
Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm gonna hunt you after.
But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you? Until next time.
I think that this is a unmarked quest. What's happening over here? Necromancers? Oh yeah, my favorite necromancers, the one that's spamming ice spells. My favorite type of a necromancer. As if there is no other types of spells, you know, in Skyrim. Just saying. Where's the Ingle Barrow? Is that quest even marked on the map? I think it's an unmarked quest. Yep, I think it is an unmarked quest, so I cannot even like really go there. So I guess there's nothing to do over here. It's near Windhelm, okay. Well, it's not marked on the map. She didn't even mark it on the map, so I cannot really do it. So I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna see if the husband of hers knows anything. Ranmir.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
What about you?
Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend.
What's wrong with him?
He owes this tavern enough coin to burn it down, build it back up, then burn it down again just for laughs. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't have him drinking here without at least paying back some of the coin he owes.
What if I talk with him?
Go right ahead. He just might be sober enough to listen to you. Good.
Okay, hold up. I'm gonna put this hat again because I think I basically have it on the wrong side or something. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. I hope that now that I put the hat again, it's not gonna cause me any more trouble. Hi, Buff. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel.
We may not have as much, it's not much, but we get by. Very little money.
No,
passes
it's
the
still the
winter
same.
hold
There's still
anymore.
something
But
interrupting
if
me.
there's one thing you can count on, it's folks needing a drink now and then.
Why so
You
empty?
mean the inn or Winterhold? Suppose it's the same answer either way. Winterhold's fallen on hard times to say the least. Most folk packed up and left years ago. A few of us are either too stubborn or too crazy to go, so we do our best to make a living. All right then.
I'm just trying to have a quiet drink here, alright?
You need to pay Harem back for all your drinks.
Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready.
You owe her gold. Pay it.
You're right. What would my forefathers think if they knew I wasn't paying my debts? Tell Harren I'll bring her the gold I owe. All right, then.
Winterhold doesn't offer
Ranmir
much, but
agreed
we
to
like
pay his
living here.
debts.
Thank you. He's not a bad man, just bad with his coins and his drink. My husband Dagger could tell you stories there. I have a couple of Ranmir's things that he traded to us back when he was still paying regularly. I say you've earned them.
Oh, okay. Iron Shin and Orcish Battle Axe? Why?
Yeah,
That brings no value to me at all.
If you've business with the college, you're welcome to stay here.
Anything...
It's where most of our business comes from.
Okay, I can ask. Anything around here that needs to be doing?
Well, not exactly. Listen, we're friends, right? I wonder if I could ask a favor of you.
Yeah?
It's about Ranmir. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with him being here all the time. He mostly keeps to himself, and so far he's been able to pay. I just hate to see what's happened to him. He hasn't always been like this, you know. Drunk, I mean.
Okay, so what did he used to be like?
Oh, he was a different person. Happy, outgoing, like anyone who's in love.
So, what happened to him?
See, Ranmir was involved with a pretty young woman named Isabel Rolane. The two of them were very happy together, I thought. One day, she just disappeared. Ranmir was convinced she'd run off with someone else, leaving him behind. He turned to drinking. And what's left of him is what you see here every day.
Okay, so what can be done about that?
I'm not sure. I hope that maybe if she could be found, if he had some sort of explanation, that maybe he could put himself back together. I'm in no position to go searching for her, but perhaps you could.
Okay, found about Isabella Rolane in the Winterhold. Sure, I'm gonna try to do it. I think this guy's the best
It's not like there's
question.
You ask me, not enough of Winterhold fell off into the sea.
I understand you knew Isabella Rolane.
What? Don't you say that name to me.
Well, somebody has to.
Don't you dare. Ever.
Well, okay, so
All right.
he's not very talkative.
Now here's a man I'm glad to see.
Do you know where I can find Isabella Rolane?
Oh no. Dagger's been talking at you, hasn't he? Gotten you roped into his little plan to fix Ranmir's life. I'll tell you what I told him. Stay out of it. It's none of your business. Those aren't folks you want to get tangled up with.
I'm just trying to help.
You'll wind up getting yourself killed. Dagger shouldn't have said a word about it. I love the man, bless his heart, but he doesn't know the whole story. One night, Ranmir was in here like always, drinking himself to death. When I told him there was no more hunting brew, that he drank all of it, he got angry. He ranted at me. How I didn't know what he's been through. How Isabel broke his heart when she ran off with some thief named Vex. He said he'd even gone to Riften to try and find the bastard. I think maybe he was hoping they'd just kill him, and that'd be the end of it. Dagger never heard any of this, and I chose to keep it to myself. I'm only telling you so you don't get into trouble. Riften and thieves means trouble. Just leave it alone.
I have to complete this. I need to go to Riften and go for the Thieves Guild? Oh, Winterhold, I am officially hating your guts. Is there anything else you can tell me?
No, there isn't, and I suggest you leave it at that. I don't want to see anyone get hurt over this. See ya.
I officially hate your guts, Winterhold, because I did not want it to go to Riften right now. Definitely did not plan that. Maybe Berna is gonna send me somewhere normal because this is just awful.
I'll sell just about
Okay,
anything
nothing.
if it's worth my time.
Oh, Vex. To get to Vex, I would need to go... Yeah, like, legitimately. To complete this quest, I need to go all the way to Riften. You know what? Let's do this quest as the very last thing to do.
What's necessary to make it fast.
Let's see what else I can do. Because this is gonna be the longest quest to complete, pretty much.
Courier will be the first to tell you that if it weren't for that college, we'd all
What's
be
your
better
business here in Winterhold?
My business here for the college, just passing through, doesn't matter. Kinda just passing through.
Stay clear of that college, if you know what's good for you. Nothing but foul deeds behind those walls.
You're a Jarl, and I am looking for work.
Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority.
Okay, I'll try to recover it.
Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return.
Now, this is pretty simple.
Come back as soon as
because, you know, you get the objective, you go to the place, and that's it. I think after this quest, I'm gonna do the Azura Star. And Azura Star is actually pretty wanted, because Azura Star is gonna have, Daedric Hearts. I'm gonna do this quest with the Vex in Riften, which kind of changes my progression of the game. I'm gonna do Winterhold, Riften, then Windhelm, but it is what it is. Not particularly proud of it. Okay, where's the mission objective? Yeah, I see that I can go from Forsaken Cave all the way up, I guess. So I'd simply get there. Hey Joe OP, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. I should also discover this little thing over here, because this location might help me later with the Brotherhood of the Dark Brotherhood of Steel, with Dark Brotherhood itself. Okay, so I need to go up. So it's the little road over here. Oh, I do recall this quest. I'm doing pretty alright, can't complain.
We aren't alone.
Yeah, I already know what's gonna happen over here.
I don't care what Beam says. It's high time we get in there and find our fortune.
What do you expect to find inside?
Gold? Silver? Gems, maybe? Only one way to find out.
Okay, so what's going on?
I don't care what Beam says. It's high time we get
I know
in
how
there
about
and
you,
find
but
our
I'm going
fortune.
inside.
Not without us, you aren't. I'm sure there's enough for everyone after all. Come on, Beamja. We're going. You can't shake us off that easily.
Well, you are the first who have entered the dungeon, so I'm not even talking about shaking off.
Come on.
I'm doing alright. Had a pretty rough battle with one of the dragons. It was not fun.
This is it. We found Gathric's tomb.
You know, but in the end, nothing that I could not deal with. If I didn't put enough try and attempts.
Look around.
Okay, extreme stamina. There should be a pulley somewhere over here. Oh, there it is.
That's done it. Let's get in there.
Yes, by all means, let's. Like I was basically fighting ancient dragon, and that ancient dragon was absolute cancerous, to say the least. Yeah, that calls for a little bit of a restoration. Of course, that's assuming that I will be able to move forward. And immediately disarmed. And I can level up now too. Hey, Koloff. Is kicking my ass? Not for long. I don't even know what I have just picked. Basket. You know, he's kicking my ass only because I have set up the difficulty of the game higher, and only because I'm right now grinding two-handed weapons to 100. That's the only reason why this happens to me. Oh no, it's okay, still not leveling up. Fine, okay. Trapped? Not trapped. Okay, now I know it's trapped.
All over now.
There's one thing I should do, is I always should do this to increase my skills. Also, the other thing that I'm doing is that I'm not putting any perks into two-handed right now, but I want to have that skill maxed out. Another Death Lord. I need to skill where I can heal myself? No way, dude, like... I would never figure that one out. Also, I should constantly use Elemental Fury. That is another thing that I'm not doing properly. I'm just not using the Elemental Fury because I was not using shells for so long. And that is definitely my mistake more than anything else. Okay, I'm not gonna level up until I'm gonna make sure that I'm safe to do that. Alright, we got that out of the way. What is the skirmisher? Is that 200 damage with skirmisher? Oh, light armor. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm just gonna drink it. Is this a good enough area, like safe enough area for me to level up?
This is a trap if I ever saw one.
Oh, water breathing helmet in 600 gold. Well, it doesn't seem like I can really do anything else. Yoink.
This is it. Gathric awaits us.
I really love when somebody gives me obvious tips.
Just get the treasure here and go.
Isn't that the fiery axe? I think this is the fiery axe. I can still take one more hit, and that's a good time to retreat. Okay, restore my energy. Sure, why not? Yeah, I need to... Not even that. I need to restore my health. Is that another archer available? Yeah, sure. Restore my magicka. You know, I can fool around like this myself. It's not a problem. For some reason the door have locked. I don't know why. But that should not happen. Okay, 1v1 skeleton archer, let's go. Okay, that asks for a little bit of retreat. Is he chasing me? He does. Okay, good. Oh, because there's a lever over here. Fine, fine, fine. I can understand why he can do the things that he does. Okay. Extreme magic it is. Yeah, chase me, and you fail, you suck. And now you're gonna die. From I think she's a Breton. Reanimate corpse, that is not bad. That can actually help me up with the conjuration grind. Well, at least a little bit.
I should thank you.
Fool, I can activate my trap card, I mean my shout.
There's just one more thing I need from you. To fully absorb Gathric's power, I require a blood sacrifice. Your blood should be good enough. This will go easier for us both if you don't bother fighting back.
You fucked. Yeah, I already have read that book, but I can still take it. One-handed attacks and destruction spells. Good. Relatively good rings. You also have gloves, which I might need. Where's that Redguard lady? Oh, she just ran away, I guess.
Father never trusted Beam. I always thought he was just being overprotective.
What do you will do now?
I don't know. Beamja has looked after me since I was knee-high to him. I need to rest, and then I think I'm going back to High Rock. Go on without me. I think I need to be alone for a while.
Oh, that's what greed does to people. Well, Beamja definitely not gonna leave the Skyrim alive. Isn't this the Axe of Fiery Souls? Yep. Got the Fiery Souls now. Which means we have a unique enchantment. Helm of Winterhold, sure. Mage Light that can be very easily sold, though I'm probably gonna drop it. It's only 200 gold, I don't need 200 gold. What kind of shouts? Hey, Shadow. It's going alright. Went from Adept to Expert difficulty, encountered my probably first Ancient Dragon, and he was a huge pain in the ass. Besides that, I would say everything goes pretty good. I'm kinda forced to go to Riften, even though I did not really want it to. Because of one of the quests. And the next quest I'm gonna do is gonna be the Shrine of Azura. So we're gonna get some Daedric hearts. Oh, and also I can level up, and I almost forgot about that. Hello. Oh, another chest. Okay, let me think. 30, 33, 39, 42, 45. So this is a stamina level. I got 4 perk points that I cannot waste because during crafting session, I need to have all the perk points available for smithing, alchemy, and enchanting. As many of them as possible, at least. The one quest that is available for Winterhold is just
Can you believe that
going all the way to Riften is gonna be a long one.
And for the throne of the High King? Now perhaps others will listen. Here, your reward is promised. You have Winterhold's thanks.
Anything else you need?
There is room in my court for a new thane.
1500 gold, that's not bad.
It's an honorary title, mainly. But there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my thane.
It will be an honor.
Good luck to you.
Oh, I can already... Okay, I can already become a thane. Sure, why not?
Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane
I
of
can already
Winterhold.
become a Thane, but I'm still gonna
I
complete
grant
that
you this
quest
weapon
for
from
the other
army
guy.
to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify the guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Alright, got Blade of the Winterhold, and what does it do? Who is your daddy and what does he do? Paralyzed. Oh, that's quite expensive, but it belongs to the museum.
Alright then.
Alright, let's do the Azura quest.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Yeah, I need to find the mage. Mage. There he
I'll
is.
sell just about anything if it's
I
worth
don't
my
deal with
time.
any college
Keep that in
applicants
mind
these
when
You got
spells and
Sell?
incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
well, okay. You're with the college?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
I thought that he will want
My
to
days
have
at
an
the
Azura star.
No. God, I left Winterhold for some time and returned to stay here at the inn.
Why would you live here in the inn?
I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues.
But it's stupid. College is like right there and they have a bed for you. You know, whatever, man.
Until next time.
Okay, I thought for a second that Nelkar is gonna give me a quest for Azura Star. I guess he doesn't. That only means that I can do the Azura Star whenever I feel like it. I'm gonna go for Riften. We're gonna consider Winterhold to be a completed area. Pretty much. Alright, so how do I get to Riften? Riften. I know there are two ways to get over there. One from the southern way, which I think this is the correct path, and then one from the north. I'm gonna go from the south. To get from the south, I think it would be better to start from Lost Knife Hideout, and then go through the Fort Amol. I mean, I'm happy if I can do that. That looks like... Oh, okay. Historicals have already retaken the entire area, so I'm happy with that. Right, so we're going this way towards Riften. And let's see what future brings. I can already see a troll. Probably a little mangy regular troll, but yeah, he's gonna die quick. Because not only we got these guys, we also have me with two-handed weapon. Mind you, I'm practicing two-handers, so my kills are not gonna be as efficient as they could be. I'm gonna admit, if I would like to spend some perks into two-handed weapons, I would do it right now. But first I need to spend some perks into like archery, because that seems to be important. I need to spend points into enchanting, alchemy, smithing. All of that is gonna be very, very important. Iverstead Riften. Bear. Okay, two-handers already at 46. Yeet? You mean to say... It would be a yeet if I could double cast Resurrection spell or Soul Trapping on the Dragon Skeleton. Which I think eventually I will. Eventually. I do remember this. There is a quest with that little fortress over there. That quest is about a missing wife. Don't know who is gonna send me over there, but I know there is one. I do remember. something of that nature actually existing. Also, now that we are entering area of Riften, it's very crucial to look like on the broken trees, because they're gonna have Skylyful Yodas. Oh wait, I have finished a city, right? Doesn't that allow me to go around the manors and basically collect all the mushrooms? I think it does. I think it actually does. So let's see the mushrooms. Let's see if everything have grown. If everything have grown back. If it didn't, then I'm not gonna really complain about it. We said we're gonna go for the rift then and just do as much as we can over there. Let's see here. Hey, Moratope have actually grown back. Alright, different plan. First we're gonna do the harvest. First harvesting, then Path to Riften and Riften side quests, which there are actually plenty of them. Some of them are even involving Dwarven Ruins. Did I use that to reanimate zombie spell? Yes, I did. Okay. Alright, that's all Mora to Pielas. Next on the list we have not Rorikstead. Let's go for Heliarchen Hall. All of that is gonna, all of those plants that I'm currently collecting is gonna be required for alchemy session, well, the crafting session in general. I was actually thinking offline of the stream on what should I start with my alchemy session, and I think I'm gonna first go for transmutation of iron ores into golden ores, and then make golden ores into ingots. After we're gonna change ingots. We're gonna make golden rings and golden necklaces. Hey, Sloth. And after that, some iron daggers, because then next move is gonna be enchanting. After enchanting, if we're gonna reach enchanting at 100, which would be 100% preferable, we could go and create our first set for alchemy, then grind the alchemy, and then after that grind the smithing. I think that would be the most preferable situation, but don't know if that's gonna happen. It is a huge unknown when it comes to that one. Anyway, creep clusters. When it comes to creep clusters and Hellfire DOC, the pickup prompt for the creep clusters, instead of being outside above the ground, it's inside of the ground. So it's the problem happens with these planters, and it's the same problem with the planters inside of a house. So the only thing that I can do is I can just use the console command to give myself 145 creep clusters, because every single planter gives me 5 creep clusters that I cannot pick because the prompts are broken. Okay, so first of all, help creep 04 player dot add item 1 2 3 zeros B2 183 145. Oh, invalid, because I said I typed PK, not PL. There we go.
Oh my god, he's cheating. He's adding the creep clusters via console command. I don't care if he just explained that the thing is bugged and he needs to make these mods. I don't care. He's cheating. He's so bad. He's so awful. This guy sucks.
Sure I do.
Got some good pieces.
Sure I do.
Buy. More inside.
Okay, nothing to refine. Sure I do suck.
I am your sword and your shield.
At least I'm not the one that swallows. Ha 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 ha.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I'm so funny. Okay, anyway, I get a lot of ancient arrows. So that's, I guess that's good. Should I leave like a lot of arrows over here? Probably should. Because they are just kind of getting in my way. Yeah, I need to disenchant this one. Gloves can stay over here. Silver jeweled necklace. Yep. I have 2 garnets that I can very easily sell. Let's hope that Bellathor has his money back. I'm also gonna check if Bellathor doesn't have any iron arrows that I could buy.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay, you got 30. I guess I'm gonna have to be happy with that. Okay, let me see what I can sell to you. Yeah, let's get over that Roguish Battle Axe. This. I can sell you this Iron Shield. I'm not sure if I have the Water Breathing. This is why I want to keep it. Also, you do not really have a lot of money, as per usual. Let me sell you this. But then again, I actually have took a look on like Skyrim forums. Is there's a way to increase the amount of money that traders have in their inventories? And there actually is. It's the same command that you use to add yourself a gold, but the thing is, you add that gold to an NPC. So, for example, how to do that? We have a guard over here. You mark him on the with the console like this. You basically click left mouse on him. Let's see if the show actor container works. Show actor container. Okay. Invent. Okay, I do not remember the command, but I know it basically works like this. You mark on the target, you type add the goal and add item 00000F, amount you want, enter, NPC gets gold. So if I'm gonna get significantly tired of walking from trader to trader, I might actually just do that. Just slap a bunch of gold and that's it.
Oh my god, he's cheating again. This guy sucks. He's sick again.
Alright, so we got the water breathing, which I thought I already have the water breathing one, but I guess I was wrong. Let me check the skills. How's my enchanting looking? 51. Yeah, now this is where the... I have noticed that 51 on enchanting, and I just realized this is where the tough times are gonna approach. This is where toughness is gonna start. Okay, but I think I have done everything that I could do. inventory-wise. So, let's get back to going towards Riften. And, yeah, Lost Knife Hideout. We're simply gonna take the same road because there was nothing else to explore. We have not found anything. Any new locations, only a couple of NPCs. But yeah, basically, one of the other objectives for this playthrough is to try and grind up the skills. All the skills, because I also want to finish the master magic quests. Illusion, destruction, alteration, every single like that.
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has the right of it.
Oh, I bet he does. Ulfric and his rights. Oh boy. Ulfric and his... What is the word? Because I totally forgot it. Ulfric and his nationalistic points of view. Oh, guys, this is actually the very first time when my Skyrim have crashed. Oh boy, the very first time. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna just relaunch the game.
Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Go back to the chess club. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Yes, I was in the chess club. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? I'm gonna make a video game. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now?
42 hours. 42 hours, and that's the first crash of the game. After 42 hours, so it's not bad. 42 hours in the first crash? I'm okay with that. Could be worse. Hey, Knight. Hold on, let me give you a shout out. But first I need to wait for the OBS to react. Yeah, that isn't bad, considering that it's a freaking vanilla. Anyway. That nickname doesn't exist. Bollocks. Your face doesn't exist. Ha, got him. There we go. Now giving the shout out. Is this a permadeath? No. I'm not doing permadeaths of this game. At least not right now. Hey, Sundog. Final Fantasy, that's 12. Yeah, I have stopped playing Final Fantasy game after the Final Fantasy 8. It was. Yeah. You most likely have remembered me from that chat because, well, first of all, I'm a mod for him. Second of all, we kind of know each other for a couple years, so at least I hope he considers me a friend, because I do. I'm doing pretty good myself. Cannot. Excuse me. Alright, that's Windhelm. Riften is upstairs. Well, upstairs. Up this road. No, seriously, like this was like the very first, very first crash of Skyrim. I'm not doing permadeaths of games. Well, okay, I do, but only if I really know the game very well and I play it often enough. For example, I would not do the permadeath of this game for a very good reason. I only play this game once a year. It basically seems like a very bad idea to do the permadeaths of the game that I don't know that well anymore. Sometime, eventually, maybe, if I'm gonna be in the mood to be like, hey, let's only play Skyrim for the next 2 years, then maybe, yeah, but other than that, not really. Snaplick Cave. Well, guess what? Guess where we go, guys, ladies and gents. Warp 3, Mr. Data. Snapchat Cave. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if that was the name. Oh, we got witches. See a witch? Okay, I can take that. It's full of teenagers with dog and cat ears. Ugh. Okay. I don't know if I can stand imagining that. Ooh, Staff of Paralysis. That's pretty damn expensive. Obtain the Death Bell. Yay! It's Death Bell for a quest that I'm not gonna do for an extended amount of time. Okay, so that was a wee bit of a machine gun right there. Oh, we are almost ready to reach the very nice number for the alteration. Hello. Yeah, I'm dealing far more damage than she can do. Ooh, diamond. Okay, that's not bad. That's gonna bring a lot of money. Assuming that traders are gonna have any. Which, spoiler alert, they never do, because every trader in the game only have $750, 50 gold. And that's the only money that they can, it's the only amount of money that they always have. Which, technically speaking, it basically forces you to always buy stuff from them even though you don't really need it.
Is someone there?
Maybe. Paralysis from the staff, yes. Paralysis from alteration? Not sure about that one because I don't have any perks in alteration. I'm grinding alteration because it helps me level up from level to level. Would I use it just like you say? I don't know. I mean, it seems like a good thing to use against several enemies like in one spot, and it really does. But then again, it kind of just, I don't know. It seems to be cheap. I don't like cheap tactics. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm just simply not a fan of cheap stuff. Well, not necessarily cheap, but basically being like that. It's just not my thing. I'm basically a fan of making my life more difficult than it's supposed to be. Get stabbed. Also, this is the only Spriggan in the game that doesn't attack us. We can free her as well, and I'm going to do exactly that, but not before I'm gonna loot this place. Yeah, if I were doing permadeath, then probably out of pure desperation, I would be tempted to use paralysis. Would be tempted. Because, for example, you have fighting several enemies at the same time. Yeah, no thanks, bro. Because there are gonna be several situations in which you're gonna get raided by like 2 or 3 enemies at the same time. And having that crowd control ability. Eminent restoration. Feels good. Okay, can I disenchant something? I doubt I can, but yeah. I also have a bunch of other rings. Alright, let's just free the Spriggan. Be free, friend. Legendary difficulty is a very tough thing to do from like for the start of the game. It's really tough. Do I recommend it? Not really. I know that legendary difficulty for me is not gonna happen until very late. Like for me, legendary difficulty doesn't kick in until I'm gonna reach level 75, which I will reach it eventually. Because I'm gonna be doing the crafting sessions. Not gonna make myself overpowered, but I'm definitely gonna be doing crafting session, you know, alchemy. Ma'am, you are kinda standing in my way now. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing alchemy, and just like I said, welcome to Riften. You see a tree fallen like this, make sure you're gonna look for Scalifolioda, which is one of the most important ingredients for our game, because like I said multiple times already, the combination of potions that I'm always making, Scalifolioda, Crypt Cluster, and Maratopiella, combine all of these together, and not only you gain a solid supply of money, you're also gonna get a solid supply of experience for your alchemy. Ah yeah, I do know this guy. This guy always pretends to be wounded. So let's just
What are you doing?
I'm attacking you.
What are you doing?
I'm killing you.
Hey, be careful.
I was sure I heard something. Huh?
Hey! What are you doing?
I'm killing this guy even without talking to him, and there's a good reason for that. Yes, you cannot. There's a reason why I'm killing him. Because I hate people that are lying to me that, hey, if you're gonna go over there, there's a safe spot and stuff. And it's not a safe spot. It's actually a place filled with bandits and disappointment.
It's a bad time to get lost, friend. That's it? That's your... Where are you?
Well, there are 3 of them at the same time. Come to think about it, now it's 4. Uncle is gonna have to use the Berserker Rage. If there's something that I should do is Elemental Fury. I cannot use it because... Oh, you bitch of a game, dude. Like... Okay, needs to restore my health. For some reason, my Elemental Fury did not want to jump in. Don't understand why. I don't. Yeah, I don't know why my Elemental Fury just decided to be like, LOL, I'm not gonna work. Even though I was pressing it all the time. Maybe it's because I was during the Berserker Rage, but then again, it doesn't make sense because it eventually activated while I was in the Berserker Rage, so kind of weird, but fine. Don't need the glass gauntlets. Nilheim. I don't think that Nilheim has any like bigger chest or anything like that. It still wouldn't hurt to check it out. Nice river. There's somebody else over here.
Time to end this little game.
Nah, it's not. I'm good.
Think you can take me?
Is she puking or something? That almost sounded like she wanted to vomit. Okay, a little bit of a retreat. There's no snow here.
Try and make it quick. No more. I yield. I yield.
Well, whoever she was, she's dead now. grand. Ooh, that's expensive. Dwarven axe, don't need that. Leather strips, always good. Alright, let's go. I think I see Scouty for Leoda. Nope. Because this stump is still standing. I'm still looking at the time because I know that I'm gonna have to take a break. I think we're gonna take a break even before I'm gonna get to Riften itself. Oh, there it is. Even more Scouty for Leoda. Or Scaly for Leoda. Yeah, this is the farm with the Nirn roots. But where's the lady that's responsible for it? Because she's gonna send me to Blackridge to look for Sindarian.
Can I help you?
And I want to do that quest.
This place is boring.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. What did you want?
There's a lot of Ninron around here.
Actually, I'm growing it if you hadn't noticed. I'm the only person alive that can cultivate Nirnroot from a seed to a fully grown plant.
How did you accomplish such feat?
I had quite the mentor. He taught me everything he knew about the Nirnroot and its strange properties. I haven't seen him in many years. I wonder what became of him.
Are you an alchemist?
I used to be. There isn't much time for that in my life anymore, I'm afraid. I actually owned a shop in Vivek City long ago, but I had to leave all that behind when the Red Mountain erupted. Perhaps someday I'll reopen a shop here in Skyrim.
Okay, so you seem quite exhausted.
Is it that obvious? I've got my hands full here. Between the farm chores, cultivating my supply of Nirnroot, and keeping a tight rein on my sister Aduri, there's little time for rest.
I could help you if you like.
Really? That would be a pleasant change. One of the ingredients I need to cultivate Nirnroot are Jazbay grapes. The acidic content of the juice is perfect for the soil. I need 20 of them for my current crop.
20 Jazbay
Good luck
grapes.
finding those Jazbay grapes.
Now that's gonna be a chore to find, I think. Unless I wanna use the Google, then maybe yeah.
One day I hope to become a painter, but at this rate it looks like it's never going to happen.
Anyway. 12 o'clock. Looks like a troll. Am I even going the right way? Yes, I still go the right way. I guess it would be a wise idea to take a break like the one I'm gonna find some kind of dungeon. Ooh, coin. Mine. Note. Go to the island near the edge of the lake. Look where the great tree once stood. That's where I buried it. Treasure. That looks like the one. And there's nobody around, which feels a little bit weird. Oh, here they are. treasure hunters, which I'm gonna probably have to kill. Yes, I can.
Just a
Enough of you! Enough ends now!
Yes, it does. Flawless garnets, sure, why not? And I guess this is it. These guys have both died for a wee bit of a 2 flawless garnets and nothing else. Wah wah. What a shame. What a shame. He's a good man. It's a rotten way to die. Hey, look at that, it's Orc. Bring me the good death. And I guess I will oblige. I mean, why not? Not losing anything. Maybe a little bit of time.
I am waiting for a good death.
Well, guess what?
Yes. Were I to send...
Perhaps I could give you.
Are you sure about this?
I'm sure.
We shall see.
Anything for a little bit of practice in two-handers.
You need to do better than that.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Pray to Stendar while you can.
I'm an atheist.
I've had enough of you.
He fought well. He fought well. And I cannot take that away from him. I hope that I'm going the right way. But someone tells me that I shouldn't go through here. We'll see how it's gonna go. There should be a Skellyfoliola on this broken tree. But there's none. Oh well. For Stendar, I think actually out of all the divines, I think it's either Stendar or Zenithar that I actually enjoy. Okay, Riften is that way. Like, basically, Stendar and Zenithar, they are both appreciating good old hard work. And I cannot have anything against that. Hey, Skull Dog. Hope you're doing well, glad to see you. Yeah, we got that fortress of that. Something tells me that I should go for that one. Or maybe I eventually will go for this fortress. I don't know. I don't really recall how I cleaned up the path towards Riften. I can still carry quite a bit, so I don't have to worry if I'm gonna encounter any kind of dungeon. Which it seems we have a dungeon right over here, which also means it's gonna be a good opportunity for me to take a break. Grab a sandwich or something. Bone Break Fever. I have not seen that disease in a while. Hawk feathers. I see the Nordic ruin, I'm gonna go for it. Ungarven dude. Angry dude. Angry, hungry hippos. Dance of Fire, I can take that. I'll take that because it's gonna be a part of the quest. And like I said, this is a great moment to take a break, so I'm gonna do exactly that. Let me switch to chat time. And yeah, thank you guys very much for watching me so far. It's truly appreciated. Thank you guys for being here. Break time, 10-15 minutes for myself. If you guys have enjoyed, consider following me on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe, ring the bell, slap the like, all that stuff, because algorithm exists. What else can I say? Discord, YouTube, Twitter, down below in the panels or video description. Discord for now when I go live on Twitch. YouTube for VODs, Twitter for random stuff. When it comes to form support, Prime Gaming, regular Twitch subs for ad reviewing nice looking emotes, optional bits for more unique looking emotes, and for donations. There we go. Support, Ko-Fi, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, if you guys wish to donate. If you guys cannot, I hope you guys simply enjoy the show. I appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, 10-15 minutes for myself. Gonna play some clips while be AFK, so yeah, enjoy those, and be right back. We're gonna continue Skyrim after the break.
To me, when everybody immediately knows what every single deed the player does. There's just I'm actually glad that they managed to get rid of the system in Infamy, because for example, the Infamy should be.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
When you get nice when you see a hot girl. When you watch Force and stream in full screen.
Yeah, there's definitely something over there. It's like an arena. There's something happening. A lot of silver, not silver blood.